Hi, welcome to unknownastrologer.com. Today we'll study the Sagittarius Ascendant's year 2023 predictions. Here you see Sagittarius Ascendant's Lagna chart. Sagittarius is visible on the top, and other signs are mentioned from number 2, 3, like that. 12 signs are visible. And when different color or different planets transits are mentioned and during which period they move to different signs, those are also mentioned here. Major planetary transits that are happening in year 2023 are Jupiter, that will be moving from your fourth house Pisces to fifth house of Aries by April of 2023. Rahu, which is in your fifth house of Aries, that will move to Pisces fourth house by November of 2023. Ketu will be transiting from the 11th house of Libra to Virgo in the 10th house. And Saturn from the year, in the beginning of the year itself, will move to the Aquarius, which is in your third house. A Sagittarius ascendant person, Jupiter will be transiting in the fourth house till April of 2023. Fourth house represents home, motherland, properties, assets, etc. So Jupiter being a positive planet, so whatever your desires of purchasing land, house, etc., will be materializing before April 2023. And during this period, Jupiter will have an aspect on your 10th house of career. So till April 2023, Jupiter will have a positive aspect on your career. Assuming you have your appraisals awaited in the month of April, you will get the positive results in your promotion and you will be excelling in your career front till April 2023 because of Jupiter. Jupiter will transit to fifth house of creativity, self-expression, children, etc. By April 2023. From April, it will remain another 1 year in fifth house of Aries. During this period, you will be doing very good in your competitive exams and all, and you will have a very genius ge- ideas coming in your work front and all, which people will appreciate you. And post April 2023, Jupiter will have an aspect of on the 11th house of the gains. And if you have an aspirations or unfulfilled desires and all, post April 2023, because of this aspect, it will materialize. By January, Saturn will be in Aquarius, which is your third house, and this is a Mula Trikona sign of Saturn, the Aquarius. And Saturn will be giving good results here. However, being Saturn, it will be a bit harsh to your siblings and all. You may not be understanding their feelings. You need to take care of that during this period. Saturn will have an aspect over your fifth house. Fifth house is your Aries, and Saturn will have one aspect on your ninth house. That ninth house is your Leo. That will be the Lord is Sun. So both these houses, fifth house and ninth house, when you see, so these houses are not friends of Saturn. Mars is not a friend, as well as your Sun is also not a friend. So these kind of situations, if your birth chart Saturn is not well placed, they don't give good results. And one of the aspect will be your 12th house Saturn's throughout the year, and the 12th house is your foreign land, your journeys, long journeys. So if your Saturn Dasa is running, there is a possibility that you may travel abroad, and if you have a long desire to settle abroad, those things will materialize in this year. Rahu will be transiting through Aries till November 2023. Aries is your fifth house, and fifth house represents children, your self expressions, and creativity. Rahu being a Maya planet and giving a beautiful imagination and all, which may be helpful to you when you are in a creative field. However, Rahu will be giving you whimsical ideas, and your mind will be wandering here and there. You will not be able to concentrate and focus. So this will be detrimental to scholars and students whose objective is to focus on education. And it will be for those adolescents and all, they will be seeking for love and wanted to will be looking for falling in love with somebody of the opposite sex. Till November 2023, Rahu will have an aspect on your ninth house of travel and long journey and spiritualism. And this spiritualism may not be real truth. You may be showing to the society that you are spiritual. You may not be doing right spiritual. However, it will give opportunities to travel from your house. Maybe in a long journey, you will be going. And one aspect will be on your 11th house of the gains. Rahu being having a surprise element. If you have an expectation of some kind of a gain from stock markets or anything, or some kind of a bonus you are expecting, those you may not get as per the your expectation. It may be very high or it will be very low. This surprise element will remain with the Rahu. Most part of the year, Ketu will transit from your 11th house where Libra is there. And this is the 11th house is your gain position. And Ketu presence may sometimes give good result or may not be giving good result uh, based on the positioning of the Ketu in your birth chart. Ketu's fifth aspect will be on your third house of siblings and all. Ketu being detachment may create a situation where if you are mingling with your brothers and sister very well earlier, due to this aspect, you may be uh, remaining aloof, and your brothers and sisters may be thinking or maybe seeing a change of your attitude. So, noting that, you need to take care of that, unless a misunderstanding will be created among your siblings. And one of the seventh aspect will be on your fifth house, that is your children, childbirth, etc. And for those who are pregnant and all, we are expecting children, some kind of a challenges may crop up. And you need to chant Vishnu Sahasranam and all to avoid any difficulties pertaining to that. Ketu's ninth aspect over your seventh house will reduce your urge for sexual intimacy, and you may be staying in the same house, may not have the attachment towards love, affection, may not be showing that. So there will be a possibility of a misunderstanding if your spouse is very aggressive towards love. And post November 2023, Ketu will transit your 10th house of career. So, what will happen when you remain detached with your work environment? When you will be feeling that this work you have learned enough, or you may not be putting your best efforts, your seniors may not like, and the peer groups may be feeling you are not giving good attention. So, this will pose some challenges in your work environment. From 13th Jan to 13th March, Mars will be transiting from your sixth house, and sixth house is your enemies and diseases, etc. For those persons whose Mars is debilitated in birth chart, so that means Mars is in Cancer in their birth chart. So here Mars will not be giving good results, and they may have a difficulty in overcoming their enemies. Some diseases may crop up during that period, this transit. And Mars will be in your eighth house, that is 10th May to 1st July, and this eighth house belongs to Cancer, where Mars gets debilitated and does not give a good result. So, if your birth chart itself, Mars is already debilitated, and while transit also it gets debilitated, it will pose serious challenges on your attitude and may create risk on your life also. Those who are driving vehicles and all, need to be very attentive, unless it may create some accidents and all. So this is the period one must chant Mahamrutyunjay mantra and all to ward off Mahamrutyunjay mantra or Hanuman Chalisa to ward off the negativities of the Mars. Mars will be in your 12th house from 16th November till year end, and this is the period it will give opportunities for foreign travel, etc. Sun will be transiting through your second house, Capricorn, and third house of Aquarius from 15th January to 15th of March. In both these houses, the Lord is Saturn, and Sun and Saturn don't gel well. And if Sun is not well placed in your birth chart, it may give some issues on your cash flows or may give challenges from your brothers, sisters. And 15th March to 15th April, Sun will have a conjunction with Jupiter in your fourth house. Fourth house is your property, your land, your wealth, house, motherland, etc. And you will be becoming very cozy with your mother, maybe going to your home these periods, and maybe investing. Positive opportunities will come for investment in land and house, etc. Sun will transit through Aries by 15th April to 15th May. Sun becomes exalted here in your fifth house, and this will be very helpful if those who are giving childbirth and all, most likely they will be giving a baby boy childbirth, and it will be igniting very creative thoughts and all. And you will be doing good in competitive exams during this period because of the sun's exalted position. 15th August to 15th September, Sun will be transiting through your own sign of Leo. Uh, and this is the house, ninth house of father, spiritualism and all. You will be going to some spiritual places and all, pilgrimage along with your father. You will be sharing very good relationship, and your father will be loving you, and he will be calling you every time if you have grown up, and you will be also missing your father. You will gel well, very well during this period. If you ask for any kind of a support or any kind of blessings, you will be surely getting during this period. You will observe year 2023 is very good on from Saturn and Jupiter. Jupiter most of the part is giving good results on of land and getting promotions in career and gains also. So Saturn throughout the year will be providing opportunities for long journeys and foreign travel and all. So Rahul will not be favorable in the grounds of education and all, and because it will be keep your mind wandering. However, for those young chaps who want to falling in love and all, they may get their soulmate during this period. And Ketu will bring distaste towards sexual relationship and intimacy, and you may not be enjoying things with your spouse, and there may be some misunderstanding towards if you are seeking toward if the other partner is seeking love from you. Though you may have love, you may not be able to express. That kind of a misunderstanding will crop up. So overall, this year 2023, a mixed bag where you get some opportunities on investments and all capex you will be doing, and need to be Mars transit at certain period of time. You need to be very careful on some accidents and all may crop up when Mars is transiting through your Cancer, and Sun's transit will be giving along with Jupiter will be giving you very good opportunities on your creativity and childbirth. Maybe a baby boy can born during that period. Overall, a mixed results, and we wish that you will be succeeding very well. All Sagittarius will have a great year in year 2023. Whatever the analysis are done based on the planetary transits only. However, a planet when it transits, it activates a nakshatra lord and a sub lord. those details cannot be analyzed in a generalized way. Every individual will have a different impact. And these can be analyzed when you log into unknownastrologer.com and provide your birth details and can take consultation freely through unknownastrologer.com. We wish you all the best for the future ahead.